Hello, everyone. God bless you. Pastor Joel here. We're going to make chocolate pudding. You don't want to miss this one. Easy peasy, Pastor Joel's chocolate pudding. Anybody can make this at home, and you probably have all the ingredients already in your pantry to do this. I'm going to show you all the ingredients first, but I'm going to give you a little tip at the end. If you'll watch the video, you're going to see how awesome this is. Here we go. Let me start here. I've got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I've got not quite, but you can go up to a half a cup of sugar, white granulated sugar, right here. I've got a quarter cup in here of milk, and I also have 2 cups of milk in here, 2 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of butter. We've got vanilla. We're going to put a pinch of salt. And of course, chocolate. You could use whatever chocolate you have in your pantry. You don't necessarily have to use this chocolate, but you can. Cocoa powder, anything like that will work. And of course, you're going to need a couple of pans to put your pudding in when you're done. This is going to make about 2 cups. So we'll get started now. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera over here, and we're going to move our pan here, and I'm going to put my heat up to about medium heat. I'm going to pour my milk in here. This is easy peasy chocolate pudding. Easy chocolate pudding. And you're always going to make a little mess here and there. I like to clean up after myself. So here we go. We got milk, 2 cups, medium. You don't want to turn it up to high. Just let it come to temperature. I'll turn it up a little bit just to get it started. But I don't want the milk to overcook or boil. I want to keep it at just like it is. Okay. Now, the chocolate, it's entirely up to you how much chocolate you want to use. I like chocolate, but it's entirely up to you. There's not an exact measurement. I'm just going to squirt some in there, give it a twirl with my whisk, and see if that's chocolatey enough for me. See? And that looks like that will work. So I'm going to leave it just like that. Maybe one more squirt. It ain't going to hurt. Right? There we go. Just like if you were making chocolate milk to your taste. Okay? So we're going to do that. Set the chocolate aside. While that's doing, I'm going to take a bowl and I'm going to take the yolks. All I want is the yolks. I don't want the white. And I'm going to put that aside for when I get ready to do this. Okay? And I'll show you. So there's one yolk. And here's my other yolk. You could keep the white part of the egg, and cook you a what do you call it? Some white scrambled eggs, if you will. But I'm not going to be using this, so I'm going to go ahead and put our egg yolks into this bowl right here. One. Whoa, almost lost one. There we go. There's the other one. So we got both our egg yolks right here in this bowl right here. Okay. Like I said, this is easy peasy chocolate pudding. Anybody can make this. This is great if you want to make it with your kids, to make it a family adventure, if you will, in the kitchen. And you want to keep stirring, and I'm going to turn this down because it's getting warm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and dump it right here into the egg yolks. And just kind of beat that together. Okay? Just like that. Now remember, I started with 2 cups of milk here. And my chocolate milk is getting warm. But now I'm going to pour my 1/4 cup of cold milk into my cornstarch slowly and give it a swirl here. Mix it. Okay? Okay? And this is what you're looking for right here. Just like that. Okay? Pour the rest of that milk in there. And there it is. 2 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of milk, and that's what you want. I'm going to set that aside for now. Now, we'll go ahead, since my chocolate milk is warm, I'm going to go ahead and pour my 1/2 cup of sugar into my cornstarch. Into my chocolate milk. Give that a good swirl. Okay. Now, the next part is crucial because you don't want your eggs to scramble. So I've got the eggs here with the cornstarch, right? So and the milk. So now you want to do this slowly. You want to pour just a little bit in here and swirl it. See if you can see this. You don't want your eggs to scramble. Okay? You see that? You don't want your eggs to scramble. So I'm doing it slowly, pouring some in here. Some chocolate milk into the cornstarch. With the, the egg cornstarch mixture. And I'm mixing it. I'm going to continue to do this until I have that consistency right there where my eggs are not scrambled. Now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to go ahead and take a pinch, and I mean a pinch. That's way too much, actually. I'm just going to take a pinch of salt right into my chocolate milk. Just like that. My heat's on low, medium low. On the electric stove, I'm about 4 on the stove. And I'm going to pour this right in here. Just like that. And you're going to keep whisking it. Okay? Keep whisking it. Just like that. I'm bumping up my stove to about 5. Because see how watery it is? But as I whisk it, after I've added my cornstarch mixture, it's going to start thickening. And the reason I poured some chocolate milk in here is because I didn't want to go straight to the real hot, the whole thing, and have the eggs scramble on me. See, I have no scrambled eggs in there, right? If you will. So there you go. You just keep mixing. Take a good whisk. Mix and mix and mix. You can see what I'm doing here. And then once your chocolate milk starts foaming up a little bit, what you do is you take your 2 tablespoons of butter and just drop it right into your mixture. Right? Now we're going to mix again. Last thing you want to add is your vanilla. You don't want to really cook your vanilla. You want to let your vanilla, I'm going to turn up the heat to about 6 on the dial, because I do want to get it hot. I could tell it's starting to thicken already. And there we go. The butter's melting. So I've already, added my sugar, pinch of salt. The last thing is the butter. And once it thickens, I'm going to add my vanilla. And if you think you still need more chocolate, no worries. Just pour a little more chocolate in there just like that. You see? You can add the chocolate before it thickens. Some of y'all might be wondering, why do you add vanilla to chocolate pudding? It brings the flavor out of the chocolate. And so now it's getting there. So I'm gonna let it heat up until we got thicker pudding. Or the mixture starts to thicken. So the mixture thickens. Sorry about that background noise. I went to put something in the sink and I dropped it. But yeah, so now I'm going to bring it to where it gets real hot. Now keep in mind, after I get this thickened, as it cools, it's going to also thicken even more. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, it's coming along. I've turned the heat up now to high just for a few moments, because I do want it to bring it to a slow boil, but not burn. This is very delicious pudding, tasty after a good meal, a nice dessert. It's got a silky texture and look to it. Nice smooth texture. So there it is. It's starting to thicken on me with the cornstarch. You never want to add cornstarch to hot, because then you get lumps in it. You ever do that? If you've done that before, type in the comments, I've done that. There goes, I could feel it thickening. The mixture, here we go. I'm pulling it off because I got it on high, and I'm still mixing. As you can see here, I'm pulling it off the fire, putting it back on the fire. And I could feel this pudding getting thicker and thicker. It's hard to tell on the video, but it is thickening. So now I'm going to pull it off. Got it hot. Keep mixing, keep mixing it. So yeah, we're mixing and mixing and mixing. Sorry about the background noise. That's Brother Keith over there playing with his computer. Here we go. Now we're getting thicker. You can see the lines, but I'm pulling it off the fire. I'm getting it hot and pulling it off. And I'll use a spoon to show you the thickness. See, I'm off the fire right now, mixing, mixing, mixing. It's thickening. Very nice, smooth, silky looking. Put it back on the fire, bring it to one more time. You don't want it to burn. You want it to get hot. And there it goes. You pull it off. We got us some pudding here. Look at that. This is some good pudding. And as it cools, it's going to thicken some more. So, yeah, I don't need the fire. We're done cooking this, so I'm shutting off the stove. And what I'll do is, as the fire cools off a little bit, I'll stick it back on there just to get the last. You're constantly mixing. And it's hot, so here we go. But you could see, I'll show you the See, it's actually boiling there a little bit. You don't want that. You want to pull it off. All right? And I'm going to leave it off the stove because that stove is still hot. But I'm going to grab a spoon and show you the thickness that you're wanting. Okay? Here's a spoon. And when I stick my, see what you got here? That's what you want, that thickness. It sticks to the spoon, but it also comes off if you go like this. So you got nice, thick. Okay, now I'm going to let this cool for a few little, few moments. I've got this. This is going to be great pudding. Excellent, smooth, nice. I'll show you when you stick your spoon in there. See? Excellent. Delicious flavored chocolate pudding. Now, what I'm going to do, as this cools a little bit, it's still steaming. I don't want to put my vanilla in there just yet. I'm going to let that cool a little bit more. I got a nice, smooth, consistent texture in the pudding all the way through it. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to, still cooling, and I got nice thick pudding. There's my bowls, and I'm going to take, and I've made 2 cups, so 1 teaspoon per cup. So if you make 4, you could double the batch, make it if you got more people in your family. So we use 2 cups of milk, so I'm using 2 teaspoons. Putting teaspoon in, give it a good mix. All that vanilla and chocolate. Oh my God, if you could smell this right now. Y'all need to run to your pantries and go make this. It didn't take long to make. 15 minutes or so, I'm guessing. And my goodness, that is so delicious. The smell of this pudding is absolutely delicious. Very easy to make. Very easy to make this pudding. Okay? And I'll show you what I like to do with this pudding. I like to take some Cool Whip, and I'll show you what I do. And it's kind of too early to put the Cool Whip, but just to show you, I'm going to take this chocolate pudding, and I'm going to pour it, give it one more good whisk, mix my vanilla up really good. See what I'm doing here? It's all mixed up really good. And I never burnt the bottom of this pan, so like when you don't want to get it so hot that when you scrape, you're scraping the bottom, because then you'll have lumps in your pudding. You don't want that. So you saw how I did that? I set it on the stove, got it hot, pulled it off, set it on the stove, got it hot, stirred, pulled it off, kept stirring. Now, I say 2 cups, but look at this. Look at that pudding. Okay? How nice it is. And like I said, folks, 2 cups. And here's the thing. You're going to have a little left over because we used a 1/4 cup for the mixing the cornstarch. But that's where you get a spoon and you eat the rest of it while it's warm. And then what you do is you take some Cool Whip or whatever icing you like on the top. And you do like that. And in case you were wondering what those chocolate chips that you saw on that platter, there you go. There you go. And this is just whatever candy bars you like. And this is optional, of course. Just stick it right in there. Just like that. And what you got, my friends, is this. Pastor Joel's super easy, super tasty, delicious chocolate pudding. And I'm not kidding you. Now, the question is it really delicious? You can't taste it. Brother Keith, you got a moment? Brother Keith? If you will, Brother Keith. There's Brother Keith. He's our tester. That's very hot. Don't burn your tongue. Taste that right there. It's hot. Blow on it, baby. Give us your honest opinion. Huh?
Good.
It's what?
Good.
How's the flavor?
Next time, right?
Best you've ever ate? Is that what you're saying? Here, look right in the camera and before the Lord. Be honest. What do you think?
Best chocolate pudding I've ever ate.
Okay. You heard it from Keith.
I only like chocolate.
He doesn't even like chocolate. I forgot about that. You know, I'll have to make my peanut butter pudding, and I'll show you how to do that another time. But you saw my little tip? Put your little chocolate on the top. You could even, for the kids, take some sprinkles, some cake sprinkles, dress it up. They'll love it. Folks, I want to thank you. Don't forget to thank the Lord. Thank Him for chocolate pudding. Excuse me. Oh my God. He's not kidding. That is some good pudding. Go make this pudding and do me a huge favor. In the comment section, type, I love this pudding, or I tried it and I don't like it. Whatever your comments are, please type in the comments right now. Don't hesitate. Or just type, I'm going to make this. How long did it take? 15 minutes? I don't know. I'm telling you, this, you put this in the refrigerator, by the way. Like now, this is ready to go in the refrigerator. And when you take this to your loved ones, your spouse, your children, your friends, your family, your co-workers, anyone, you could have chocolate pudding and sit down with them and talk about the Lord. God bless you. Thank you for watching.